All right, thanks for joining me today. I am going to be doing a string change and just overall setup on my favorite precision bass that I have, which is a Squier Chris Aiken signature precision bass. He plays bass in the band Strung Out. I don't really listen to them, but I absolutely fell in love with this bass. I bought it brand new from a local music store back in 2016, and it has been my number one bass for a long time. Here I'm just seeing how ridiculously dead these strings are. I think it had been almost a year since I had changed them because I was playing different basses for a while. Kind of just giving this one a little bit of a break, but I've recently decided to kind of pull it out of semi-retirement. Those strings are so dead. They were so dead. They had started to even look a little bit corroded. The bass had just kind of sat in a case for many, many months. It still plays fine, still works fine, but it is very dirty. So here I'm just using a little bit of cleaner to just kind of really give it a wipe down because it was just dusty, dirty, corroded. Trying to wipe out the bridge without disassembling too much. And now I'm just wiping down the fretboard. I hadn't planned on polishing the frets, but once I had kind of wiped them down and cleaned them, I realized that it would be not too smart to not polish the frets and put new strings on. They were very gross. And so for Christmas, I got this Music Nomad fret polish kit. And this was my first time actually using it. It actually worked pretty good. The fret guard was way easier and way less time consuming than previously. I would just... that's a picture of what the frets look like beforehand. They were very gross. But so this fret file was really nice to use instead of... Usually I would just tape off each individual fret. And that is so time consuming. Taping all of them and then pulling all the tape off at the end and making sure there was no residue. Your arms get pretty sore after doing this, each individual fret. I do have a Dremel, and I do plan on using that at some point to polish the frets, just using like a polishing bit on a Dremel tool, but I haven't gotten that far. Like I said, I wasn't planning on polishing the frets, so I just gave the guitar a really, really good solid wipe down with cleaner. Just checking over the neck, checking over all the frets. And now I'm opening this pack of strings. This pack of strings is actually pretty old, which kind of stinks because they weren't super crispy new. It's taken me a while to get good at making sure my string length is good at the tuner. That is my HipShot XTender with the double stop. The double stop is super cool because I have it tuned E, then drop. The first drop is D, and the second drop is actually C sharp. Because we do play one song where I like being in drop C sharp, which is pretty silly. Halfway done putting new strings on. I learned a little trick from following a bass builder on Facebook that now I'm persnickety about making sure the ball ends of the string when put into the bridge are all the same kind of horizontal. onto the G string. I think at this point, one of my cameras stopped filming. And I didn't realize until after the fact. Just kind of testing out and checking the tuning of the double stop. And now I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down and then play a clip of what it sounded like with the new strings on.